talk to him later, or maybe just look at him now and say, do you know what my favorite food is? Because 22% of men don't know their significant other's favorite food. See, that's one of the first things I find out. Because they say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But if you're a guy that can cook, that's impressive, especially if you do the dishes afterwards. See, somebody right there just went, that's just a dream. A man that does that. This Thursday to Sunday.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Niagara Falls. Hopefully the audio is okay. I've not plugged in the microphone because yesterday it was choppy for the first bit of the video, so I'll try and do without. Anyway, just driving through Niagara Falls right now. As you can tell, it's partly snow covered. Going to be shortly making my way down to Lake Erie, but we'll just drive through the falls and have a look. There we go. A beautiful but cold day. Currently -8 here in Niagara Falls. Plug this in a minute. I wanna take you away. Stop into the music. Please don't stop the music. It's nice to see the sun out, but it's bloody cold. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, I just plugged the mic in. Hopefully that's still working okay. As we make our way over to Clifton Hill and drive through the falls, loop around. Bloody hell, that's a bouncy road, bouncy camera. Now, it's not as windy here in Niagara Falls as it is closer to the shoreline of Lake Erie, down in Fort Erie, Crystal Beach, and Fort Coburn way. But it's breezy, but not too bad. There's not many crowds out today. Usually these streets are pretty busy around here, this time being early afternoon, but not many around at all. It's absolutely deserted around here. I know it's cold, folks, but really you should press the button and you get the right way to walk. All right, Clifton Hill, pretty much deserted. Everything seems to be open, but no one here. I mean, I wouldn't want to come here on a day like this to walk around. It's too bloody cold. Oh, it's a little slippy here. Nice to see most people are bundled up, though. A little windier down here at the falls.
Crystal Beach. Sustained winds are showing on models right now, 50 kilometers an hour, gusts of just over 80 along the shoreline. And the big band of snow, actually I can see the clouds from here, which you saw on the screen there, pushed over the lake, and the more to the south of Buffalo, I guess Orchard Park in Buffalo is getting absolutely hammered right now from the snow squall line that's coming off the lake. Sun's bright. Why do you always put manhole covers on a road, right where your wheels go? Right, that sun is quite bright, glaring. It's reflecting off the road due to the wetness. It's actually quite blinding. I'll have to pull out my sunglasses. Now, give this a few more days. There's going to be a lot of ice down here at the falls. It's too early just yet because we've literally just started to drop the temperatures. Yesterday it was still around about the freezing mark. So give it another 24, 48 hours of an average of like -10, and you're going to see a lot more ice forming around the falls. It's going to look very, very pretty, very picturesque. It'd be worth the travel out here probably towards the end of this coming week. Nice coating of ice all over the lampposts here. It's a shame we're driving into the sun though. Maybe I'll turn back around and head back the other way and get to see it better with the sun behind us. Before we head off down the highway to Fort Erie. Actually, I might just do that. They turned in there. Now, looking at the Niagara River, that was pretty rough here still. Alright, buddy, get on your own side of the road. When did they do that? That used to be 2 lanes all the way up here, that changed. A lot, that water, I've never seen the water look so discoloured coming down the Niagara River here. What I might do is just go a bit further up so you can have a look. But all I'm seeing is white and brown, or grey. It's not the clear waters we used to gushing down the river here. And due to the fast-flowing river of the last 30 hours now, it's looks really weird. That's a strange little. Huh. I need to find somewhere I can just quickly pull in and look at that. Oh, it's still in 4x4 yet, bloody thing. There we go. Maybe I didn't get it out quick enough. Oh, that's better with the sun behind us. You can see things better. Can't really pull it anywhere for you to see the river. Have a quick look here. Oh, come on, get out of the bracket. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Rainbow to the right, over the US and Bridal Falls. A few brave souls walking around. Currently -8 here in Niagara Falls. Breezy, I wouldn't say it's too windy. I mean, it's about 30 kilometers an hour, quite gusting 40, 50 in places. So that wind chill is really, really felt right now when you're out there. But we're going to make our way down onto the QEW very shortly and heading towards Fort Erie, where we'll see the snow line in the distance going over Lake Erie. And we'll have a drive down to Crystal Beach, see what carnage is there from yesterday. Okay, what are you stopping for? Keep going. You want to go slow, go in the right. God, I'm sick to death of these manhole covers that are exactly where you're meant to be driving. Such a poor design. Really stupid sign there. Can that? It's poorly signposted around here. I couldn't figure out what that sign meant. So that was a 420 right there. I knew it was. Stupid sign. Hey, blink and you miss it. I'll try that again. Winds are whipping up again around this end. Once you get to the top of the Niagara Falls, it's a little more windier again. Tell by the flag just to the top left of the screen there. Give you an idea of how windy it is right now. Just gusting again. You can't turn here, but I need to get on that road right there. That's interesting. Alright. Alrighty. We're just going around in circles right here. Okay, I'll just turn here, I guess. Alright, Fort Erie bound. Here we go. Oh, the last time I checked, Fort Erie's weather was literally just a few minutes. That area, sustained winds just over 50 kilometers an hour, gusting still over 80. Radar was showing the snow squall line off Lake Erie has pushed to the south, south of Buffalo, with Orchard Park being literally right in the center of the squall line. Hence why the Buffalo Bills game was postponed today. They knew it was going to be happening. So as we drive closer to Fort Erie, we should be able to see the line of cloud in the distance over the lake. And as we get closer to the lake, especially Crystal Beach, we should be able to get a clear shot of that line of snow. A lot of blowing snow as we get closer to Crystal Beach, going through Stevensville. We have to go deal with all that. First of all, we've got to try and get down there. All right, we got the entrance to the Highway 420 right in front of us, down the avenue. Not familiar with the area. The new Niagara Regional Police Station, which was completed a few years ago. On the right, so is the OPP station, and on the left is a very old-looking Niagara General Hospital, which will be closed eventually when the new one opens in 2028, which is just located off Montrose Road and Lions Creek, which is now under construction. See, the winds don't seem as strong just as here as they did on that other street a minute ago. Oh, what was that saying like that? An hour ago, Fort Erie and the clouds were dark. Well, yeah, that's where I'm heading right now, down towards that way. I saw the snow line over Lake Erie pushing to the south, but it looked like there was light snow between Stevensville and the water, so I'm sure I'm going to drive into it. Roads are in pretty good condition out here. When I came down 2.5 hours ago, there was a little bit more snow on it, so the plows and salters have got most of it cleared away. We'll see how it is once we get to the worst bit, which is usually anything beyond Lions Creek, and the road deteriorates. I'm going to buy myself a windshield washer fluid soon. It's that time of year where your windshield just goes, a mess really quickly due to all the salt spray. Oh yeah, the road doesn't look too good up here though. Look at this. It's not like that salt or slush. Bit of everything. A bit of salt, ice, slush. Take my time. Now, as we go up this little ramp here, so we're kind of like facing the west right now. We're going to spin it round and start driving south briefly, and then east. So pretty much clear skies, lightly cloudy to the west. To my right, if you can't see, there's a bit of cloud over Lake Ontario. As we swing it around, you're going to start seeing the cloud buildup, which is virtually sat right over Lake Erie and Buffalo, which is that cloud we're just seeing now on the camera. And as I fly into the bright sunlight, we're now stuck behind the plows. I don't know what the plowing, to be honest. There's nothing on the road. it's just soaking wet. Oh gee. Oh, maybe they're going to be driving all the way down to Fort Erie. That could be a really long, slow drive. Those clouds look pretty impressive down there. Good afternoon, if you just joined me. On the QEW, heading towards Crystal Beach, still in Niagara Falls right now. Heading towards the snow squall line, which is sat right over Lake Erie, which is that line of cloud you can see on the camera right now, on the video, in the distance. Since I've got up here, Niagara Falls isn't too bad, but it's clearly a lot windier up here on the QEW. Starting to see a lot of blowing snow coming up out the ditches. I can feel the truck moving around quite a bit as well. Let's get away from that spray. That salty smear all over the windshield. Every time I try and clear the windshield off, that's my off ramp. Yeah, I work out this way, so sometimes I get on there, sometimes I get on at Lions Creek, depends. Or sometimes I just take Montrose all the way home when I'm working. I mean, because the wind's so strong, when I put the washer fluid on, it just blows it right off. Oh, there we go. That's cleared it a bit better. All right, that bright sunlight should start dimming a bit because I can see a bit of a haze as we head further south and east here. Definitely feel the winds more stronger once you get out of Niagara Falls, especially being high up here and exposed with the open land around you. But as I was saying a minute ago, wind gusts are still over 80 kilometers an hour, closer to the water line down there at Lake Erie. Sustained winds are being measured. I think it was 54 or 55. I saw on the chart a few minutes back with the buoy that's out just beyond Crystal Beach, Point Avenue. The only problem about the weather I tend to find in December, January, and February is when it's so cold, but yet when that sun comes out because it's so low, it's like you're driving in a greenhouse. It's like I've undone my jacket and everything, but I got the heat turned down to like 16 degrees in the vehicle, but it feels like a greenhouse in here because the sun is low and just beaming right in. But yet, as soon as you turn away from that sun, it's freezing cold. No, it's not bad at all. When I came up 3 hours ago, this is where the bad bit stopped, round about here, and it really cleared up. So it'll be interesting to see how it is during the next kilometer or two. But definitely a lot better than it was 3 hours back. Of course, Southern Road's going to be a pain, like it always is. With the snow blowing off the fields right here, open field where the scrapyard is, and the snow just blowing right across. It was weird last night, being in Crystal Beach all day, seeing the snow come down towards the late afternoon and how heavy it got. And driving through Stevensville, went over to St. Catharines yesterday for 5 p.m. I think it was. Not a drop of snow in St. Catharines where we went. Nothing. It was unbelievable. Like driving to a different world. Oh, all lanes closed beyond Central. So something's happened in Fort Erie because all lanes are closed beyond Central, the Jumbotron saying. Anyone in Fort Erie know anything about that? Is the Peace Bridge closed? But all lanes are closed on the QEW in Fort Erie. I don't know whether it's an accident, whether it's weather related to do with keeping the Peace Bridge closed. I don't know. Part of me says drive down that way. Have a look and be nosy. Crazy how the weather is going to drive. Yeah, 3 hours on the road. Yeah. Hey, Hidden Job Pots. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Looking forward to your new content this year on your YouTube channel. Just gotta keep playing around with it, and all of a sudden you'll hit that niche. As you see on my channel, I have several things on the go, and one of them I like doing right now. When I'm out in the water, I do like chasing ships and catching stuff like that. Weather and yeah, I've been out with the boats on the water is always nice. Tell you what, I was going to drive to Crystal Beach right away. I'm going to take you straight into Fort Erie because it's closer to Buffalo, and we'll get a good shot of this snow squall line as it's going over towards Buffalo. And that way I get to avoid Sodom Road, because Sodom Road is always a complete crap show. Let's be posting once a week. Yeah, I saw that on your channel when you posted that video last week, once a week. Yeah, I hardly posted a thing until literally this last week. I've just had nothing. Oh, look at this. The snow is... Okay, don't brake too hard, pal. There's nothing in front of you. Just roll through it. Just roll. No need to slam your brakes on. All right, switch that to 4x4. So you see how quickly the roads just deteriorated. That was the Sodom Road cut-off. Clear roads and suddenly complete white across the road. That's due to all the open fields being exposed. The wind is blowing it right across the highway here. I know, it's weird. I don't see any more snow in front of me. I'll leave it in 4x4 anyway. Oh, totally big difference. I'm too busy talking to you, and also a buddy in front of me is braking hard, and I'm like, what are you braking for? I know there's snow there, but no one's in front of you. Just roll your car through. Take your foot off the accelerator and just roll. That way you don't lose control. Starting to see a lot more flurry activity directly in front of me. It looks like I'll be driving through that very shortly as we get closer to Fort Erie. Still trying to figure out why the QEW is closed down here. I probably won't try. Well, there must be forcing everyone off at Central, so I can go down there, which is perfect. But it all depends how busy it is. Here we go, slowing down again. Another load of snow. Getting close to that darker skyline now. Now, looking at that, I know radar was showing it's more over Buffalo, but to me, that looks like it could be partially over Fort Erie as well. Especially the north, not the north end, but you know, right by the Peace Bridge. Maybe that's why they got the close. Maybe it's pretty bad over the Peace Bridge right now. And we'll soon find out very shortly. We'll take the QEW all the way down as far as we can. It's dirty in the snow. Oh, I haven't really looked at much at YouTube since I got home yesterday and this morning, so I've just been so busy. But I'll look for your video and I'll quickly scan through it. I mean, I did a live stream yesterday, and when I got back, someone told me the microphone was choppy. It was weird because I unplugged it and plugged it back in again, and it was fine. So I went back into YouTube this morning and just deleted the first 25, 30 minutes of that live stream, which will make a big difference. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm in no rush. I can hide behind this Dodge minivan. Actually, you know what? Didn't get past him. Through the slush. Right, getting closer to that snow squall line now, which is over Fort Erie. It's actually quite impressive. When you drive, you got that clear blue sky, and then it just starts to get darker and darker. It's I've seen far worse looking skies over the lake, but it's not too. Actually, a bit more to my right looks a bit darker right over the lake. Because right now I'm probably facing more towards Buffalo rather than the lake itself. Pretty dark up there. Yep. Here comes another Mad Max behind me trying to get me out of my way. Doing 105, buddy. Shit weather. All right, I'll move out the way. Open fields again, so you got a lot of snow blowing from the right. Well, of excavation work. What's the building here? There's a few big vehicles down there. Not on the railway track. That's on the railway tracks down there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the closer we get to Fort Erie, the conditions are definitely starting to deteriorate here on the QEW. Overall, they're pretty good. Most of the overpasses are slightly covered. Some of the exposed areas coming from the fields are also slightly covered. Down here somewhere. I hope they'll give us a bit more information on at the bottom of the QEW here, with the QEW being closed. I'm intrigued to see whether it's closed due to the snow squall or if there's a collision down here that's blocking all the lanes. I mean, if it's really heavy snow as you're going to Fort Erie, it could quite easily be a tractor trailer jackknifing. Or, like I say, it could just be the fact that the border's currently closed due to poor weather. But we'll find out in the next few minutes. There we go. A lot more snow on the road around here. Here we are. We're driving into that darker stuff now. So yeah, that snow squall is still just brushing Fort Erie. And it'll be interesting as we drive up towards Crystal Beach shortly, whether it's hugging that line as well. Radar was showing it was quite a bit over the lake, and the middle of it was right over Orchard Park in Buffalo, south of Buffalo. Okay, do I stay on or do I get off here? Do I see anything back? I don't see any traffic backed up. All right, well, we'll carry on to the very end. Okay, so you're saying it's closed US bound. Okay, I'll see what it says on this Jumbotron right now. I mean, traffic is light, so there shouldn't be a backup. Essential travel only. Temporary. So, okay, they temporarily closed the border. Temporary border closure. Essential traffic only. I don't know if you can see that right there. So they've temporarily closed the border, so you can't travel between Canada and the United States over the Peace Bridge right now. Essential travel only, which means probably if you're working in the US as a healthcare worker or something like that, they'll probably let you through. Otherwise, they're not going to let you over. That's probably why I've not seen any trucks come down here on the whole journey. Like, sometimes I screw this up, I end up taking the duty-free away. Oh yeah, they got the cones out, so it's like they're filtering the lane towards Central. I'm hearing it's pretty bad over on the Buffalo side, especially to the south of Buffalo. Oh yeah, as I look slightly to my right, you'll see it when we turn in a minute how dark it's getting. Holy, that is dark over there. All right, we're going to see it very shortly because we'll drive down to the boulevard and have a look. Oh, I started coughing. Oh my god. All right, don't go down to the duty free like you did last time, you idiot. I don't have my passport. So this is the Peace Bridge entrance, and they've got it closed off. So the border is closed. Oh, was that Buffalo Weather? You were watching his live stream? I know he was out all day yesterday, and today probably. All right, as we turn right in a second, you'll see the darkness. Not the band, but the skies. So if you just joined, just to let you know, the Peace Bridge is closed temporarily due to weather. They close it. Essential travel only over the Peace Bridge. It is completely shut down both directions. All right, you can see that lovely dark cloud now right in front of us as I make my way down to the river. Oh yeah, that's coming down pretty heavy right in front of me. I'm probably about a kilometer away from the heavy snow because I can see a band of it in front of me. Yes, Derek, the bridge is closed. Essential travel only. There's no vehicles on it, so I presume you have to be an emergency services worker or something like that to get over the border. But it's completely closed. Oh, snowmobilers are out down here in Fort Erie. Snowmobile, probably see it shortly go across the screen. He's just on the grass down here. He'll probably come out in front of me any second. Should see the snowmobile in a second. Oh, there he is. He's right in front of me now, going across the road. The river is a lot calmer than yesterday, but the water is still splashing right over. The road is still closed here, but this part of the road is now open, which was closed yesterday. I'll just try and hold on to that a second so we don't bounce around too much. So we're on the boulevard here, which goes from Fort Erie up to the old fort. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get out the car, I'll take the camera with me, I'll just quickly show you the water area around here because it's pretty cool. That's like a skating rink. Okay, it looks like I can get down there a little bit. Okay, see if I can fire. I can get down there. My microphone stuck through my seatbelt. All right, give me a minute. I'll do my jacket up, then we'll head out. Oh, that looks cold. All right, gloves. Just give me a second. I just gotta get my Joby to put the phone on. Well, the water's still crashing over the wall here. Right, okay, now you're locked in. Right, spare me 1 second while I get a hat on and some gloves, and we'll head out. Oh, good day for a snowmobile. Hat on. Oh my god. Gloves on. Engine off. All right, we're good to go. All right, I'm bundled up. Welcome down to Fort Erie by the Niagara River, which is where I was yesterday, and it was running absolutely wild and crazy. I do have a video on that on YouTube, which will show you how bad it was. A lot tamer today, but there's still quite a high swell. I can see the water coming over the wall, so we'll go and have a look with a snowmobile. Ugh. All right, don't slip. I hate ice. I hate ice. I hate ice. Okay, bit of water here. My shoes are meant to be waterproof. Bryce from Town of Fort Erie, bylaw officer, sounding his horn at me. He knew it was me right away. Alright, I don't want to get wet feet there. So look at this, check this out. Look at the dark skies here. I can see the spray in the distance as the water is just crashing over the break wall there in Buffalo. So the snow squall line is coming all the way along Lake Erie. It's going to the south side of Buffalo. We can just about work out the dock area over there. So Orchard Park is way beyond, which is kind of like the epicenter of where this snow squall line is going. So if you're in this part of Buffalo, you've literally just got 2 or 3 inches of snow, just like we have here in Fort Erie. But if you go beyond that to Orchard Park, you're probably getting a lot more snow than that. Literally every hour, you're probably getting 3 or 4 inches. It's insane. I just stood in a big puddle and my feet are freezing. Okay, it's a bit slushy. Oh, let's get out of here because my feet are cold. Oh, that's better. I was hoping to really get over there by that wall. It doesn't look that bad there. Can I make it? Oh yeah, okay, I made it. All right. Just bear me 1 second. I'm just navigating through. There we are, Niagara River. A lot of water is still coming up. Every now and then you'll see it crash just along here. I can't get into too much deep water there. I don't have my big boots on, my high ones. Yes, that is a hole in the wall. It's been here for quite a while now. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, this wall got badly damaged during the Halloween storm. And they haven't really quite fixed it ever since. And every time they tried to fix it, another storm comes and just washes it away, which is basically what we're seeing right here. Oh, there's a big wave coming through. Glad I stood up then. So yesterday I was doing some filming right down there. But we'll just walk up here a little bit. Ha! 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 He nearly got me. Wow. Now this microphone I'm using picks up me, but it doesn't really pick up the wind or other sounds really. Where's the wall? Oh, wow. Hey, did you see that wave just come right over? Did you capture it? There's another one coming. There's a few. It's like if you look down at the water, it's just the way it's swishing around is really weird. Okay, here comes another one maybe. No, every now and then we'll get a big wave coming down. Yeah, basically, get back. That was kind of a cool wave. There's a big opening up there. I can't really get to it. Oh, here comes the wind. Oh, that's cold. That is cold. Just trying to see if that's a big wave coming down or not. Wall is completely covered in ice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that one. Here's a wave coming in now. It should miss me, but it should hit just here. Yeah, there we go. It's really gusty down there still. You see the wind, the snow being whipped up and just blowing it around. All right, it's my off day tomorrow at work as well. I have Mondays off, so if there's a good squall line out, I'll get out and do some video in. Not so much of a live. Well, I'll probably do a live stream, but maybe get some video footage as well. I can put out proper, some good quality video. So I'll just keep an eye behind me because I thought I heard a big wave coming again. There is a big wave. I don't know if it'll make it down here because it might swing back out again. There it comes. Is it going to make it? Coming. No, it's not as big as that last one. And there it goes. It just died off. So yeah, this is the waterfront. As I said, the waves. If I can just zoom in over there, you'll be able to see the waves crashing. And it's going to pick it up. Bit blurry, isn't it? Yeah, but those are the waves crashing over at Buffalo. All right, let's start making our way over to Crystal Beach. Oh, that wind! That is bitterly cold. And I don't have my proper warm stuff on my legs today because I'm actually just returning from somewhere. All right, ice, ice, ice. Oh. That is really impressive, that cloud. Look how black it is there. Those poor people on the south side of Buffalo are just getting absolutely hammered. Trying to take my glove off. Alright, you might go a bit wonky for a minute while I just put the bracket back on the windshield. Just give me a second. Bring that back down. Oh, there we go. So when I'm hands free, just use this right into there. Phone sits in that bracket. Did I get the zoom right? There we go. Oh, that'll do. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that water come over the wall when I review this later on. That's a good capture. All right, let's head out to Crystal Beach. You know what sucks about this time of year? Is having to take your dog for a walk in this. Oh, Horrible. Right, I drove back this way yesterday doing a live stream, and we never lost the feed, so we'll do it again. Usually, Dominion Road can be a bit of a pain, but we seem to have did all right yesterday. So we'll head up to Ridgeway Crystal Beach this way on the back road. I know, right? It splits here somewhere. All right. It's actually quite deep in places. I can feel it just underneath me. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't disappear down the ditch here and up going off road. This is what sucks when these snow plows. Look at this. This snow plow has just pushed all that into a live lane. If I hadn't seen him actually there, he just blends in with all the other snow. Lazy ass contractor. And a quick look up here before we make our way over there. Roundabout. Good afternoon. Careful on the road, Fonthill this morning. Yeah, I've just got back from Niagara Falls. I went to Niagara Falls this morning. A hairy ride out until I got to Lions Creek, and it was all right. Oh, definitely. Oh, the weather just worsened here. Wow. Oh, it's deep snow here. Don't get stuck in my pit. Holy moly! Oh, that's about 4 feet deep. Oh, that's close. Right on the Niagara River here, looking right across. The snow's blowing right across the screen right now. Let me give you a closer look at that over there. The water crashing. They got some big waves crashing over there. I think you can just about work it out. The waves crashing onto the break wall for the entrance to the harbour. Oh, those look powerful. In fact, the waves in the river look pretty. Sorry, the entrance to the area looked pretty cool too. Maybe a little bit further up. Right, Crystal Beach time. I'm not gonna go up there. What time is it? It's 2:45. All right, take us about 15 minutes to get to the Ridgeway Crystal Beach area. 15-20 minutes going up this way, unless I find something of interest and go off road a little bit. All right, my 4x4 doesn't quite like roundabouts. Okay, there we go, we're through. It doesn't like going around bends. So the closer you are to the lake, the worse the roads are. So this is the bottom end of Dominion Road. We're now heading up to, hey Justin, how good to see you again. Just heading back up to the Crystal Beach area from 40 now. Hey Justin, I played back the video, the live stream from yesterday where the microphone was all a bit choppy. Yeah, it was weird that, 'cause I think I ended up unplugging the microphone and just twisting it around, literally putting it the opposite way, and it seemed to correct it. So I just deleted that bit of the video in the end. That's the problem when you're doing these things. I have no way of finding out. Well, not today anyway, because I don't have my other phone with me. Definitely weird. Yeah, it's like a when I was talking. It was kind of strange. Just a poor connection. Like I said, I just pulled the connector out, rotated 180 degrees, put it back in, and it seemed to work fine. I mean, it was a $10 connector off Amazon, so what do I expect? Now, as soon as I start moving away from the lake, you see the clouds definitely more over the lake. Where I just saw the lake to my left there. Looks a bit more broken up. Which one am I facing? I'm facing west right now. So you got the blue patch of sky, which would be looking towards more the Niagara Falls area. It's to my right. Broken cloud probably will be the line going up along Highway 3 heading west. Because in a second, we're just going to go around this S-bend and straight line all the way up to Ridgeway. The lake's wild there. Can I look at my map? Now, I don't know if the town plow and salters haven't been down here for a while, or the fact that they have been here and it's just blowing snow that's getting compressed into the road right now. I'm going to go on Amazon later on so I can find another suction cup, which is not as bouncy as this one. Just give it a bit more protection. Or invest in a gimbal. All right, Crescent Park. Yeah, just think of those poor sods over in Buffalo having to deal with all this right now. We think it's bad enough just shoveling, what, half a foot of snow? That's what I'm wondering. Is he a gimbal for a car? I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, I could put a GoPro up and use that, but then the GoPro's then got to connect to your phone, and then you may slow your transmission down. Because I've tried using a GoPro before. So I'm wondering whether there's something I can use to put in the car, because the suction cup I'm using is really, really good, but just when I hit a bump or a bit of a uneven bit, because I have an extension on it, I get that little wobble. So if I put my thumb under it, which I've got my thumb under it right now, it just stabilizes it. I'm going to have to do some research so I can find just something to stabilize it. Or if I can keep a good enough phone connection, I might try and do a live stream tomorrow with my GoPro connected to my phone. But I know that failed in the past a couple of years ago, but my connection might be a bit better, so we'll see how it goes. In fact, I'm going to do that tomorrow. We'll try a live feed with the GoPro tomorrow. See if that helps. Bargain bin. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll check that out. Check out stuff. Seen on TV. Yes. The other one in the Penn Center. Slap chop. Yeah, but Snowville just crossed. It's nice to see the road really quiet though. Hardly anyone is out. I don't blame them. Which road am I coming at? Stowe Mill. Yeah, I might go down. I'm drifting here. Yeah, let's go down Stone Mill. Because yesterday I went too far. I went down Centralia, and I missed where I wanted to go. So if I go down this one, there's a place we could just go to by the water and see what it's like. Oh, we have a jogger and a dog. Storm not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know what? It wasn't. We didn't get that storm surge. It came up. I mean, there was a potential for 10-foot storm surge. I think we may have got 6. It'd be interesting to see how high it really was. Because it didn't come up as high as I've seen in previous storms. Put it that way. She was running with the dogs. Good for her. So we're just by Windmill Point here. On my right hand side is all the trailers that are being left here for the year. The quarry. And just below here, yeah, there's a snow. I turned down this way because I saw a snowmobiler come this way. Now I got closer to the lake, you really start to notice the gusts of winds again. Just whipping up the snow. I mean, right now there's flurries, but it's not snow, it's just flurries. But the snow you're seeing occasionally is just the wind whipping it all up. There's some big waves out there. Okay. I don't really want to go down there because I get stuck, but you know what? The waves, I bet you at Crystal Beach today, oh my God, way out there, the waves look huge. I don't want to get stuck, but let's have a little look. I drive right onto the beach. Visibility is pretty poor. I mean, you can't even see the other side. Usually, and the other side's only probably about 5 kilometers at this point right here. All right. Can't even see the road. I've got to try and reverse out of here now. Where's the bloody road go? Okay, okay, oh, straight back. All right, that's where I didn't turn, okay. For some reason, I thought I turned into this. I guess I didn't. All right. There we go. Back on the road. See, I got that wobble again now. I've hit some rough part of patchy snow here. I'll just try and hold on to the bracket a little bit so it doesn't bounce. It's weird, Jesse. I don't know if you saw that thing, Justin. That was on one of the Facebook groups, which came from the fire chief, telling people to stay home and don't travel. Found that kind of odd that the fire chief is putting that issue out and not the actual police. Or usually you don't hear fire having the authority to tell anyone not to do essential travel. That usually comes from police or the town itself. And not only that, it got first posted on a Facebook post before it actually got released by the town officially. That was really weird. I think a lot of that might stem from the fact that when we had the blizzard 13 months ago, they had no contingency plan apparently. The town had no emergency plan in place whatsoever, and I believe the fire chief was kind of annoyed about that because he had no idea what was in place. No one knew anything. Oh, I get to get the big coat out now. The big coat is the big heavy duty North Face coat, which I've had now for about 14 years. I think I've had it, 13, 14 years. But I can only wear it when it's like -10 because you get too warm in it. And it's so bloody heavy as well. It's not something you can walk around with like in a shopping mall or something you can wear if you're driving. It's big, heavy, but super warm for walking the dog in. We're not far away from Crystal Beach now. We're just coming up to Bernard Beach. Why has this guy got strobe lights flashing on his headlight? That did not make sense. Him and his girlfriend driving around, but their car headlights are doing flash, 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 like he had it programmed to do that. Last time getting the cold. Yes, probably. Cover his own ass. Okay, the road just disappeared up here. It's funny, I can see clearly down the road through my camera than I can with my own eyes looking through the windshield. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, just for a moment, I didn't recognize this area. I have a feeling there could be surfers out today because that water, even though it's rough, it's not as disorganized as it was yesterday. So it might be perfect for the surfers today. With the winds being a little bit lighter, I mean a fraction. Oh, yeah. Next one. Just on my right. Just up on my right. You know what is weird? Because I'm reading the chats as I'm going along, and when I played this back on YouTube last night, even my wife was laughing. It's like, who are you talking to? Because it's just a one-way conversation. I was like, honest, there's people chatting via text, and I'm just reading it all along and replying. But it did sound kind of funny driving back and re-watching this. All right, turn back into the clouds now. So partially cloudy over here, but the bulk of it is way over on the lake. I filled up my vehicle Friday night after work, and I've nearly gone through 3/4 of a tank already. Wow. And I've only done 300 kilometers. My fuel consumption level is like really bad right now this last couple of days due to the snow and just driving around, like stop, start, stop, start. Takes a huge toll. I'm usually down below around about 9.6 liters per 100, but right now I'm averaging 13 liters per 100 kilometers due to all the stop starts I'm doing, and also driving in 4x4, I guess. Okay. No roads here to see, it's just white. Hope for the best. What are we at? 3 o'clock. -6. It's 2 degrees warmer here than it is in Niagara Falls. -6. Niagara Falls was -8. And that was an hour ago. First look at the water here. Waves are still pretty big, from what I can see. Mind you, it's very shallow, that bit to my left. But I can imagine there's a good chance there could be surfing. Oh, it's still sunny there in Niagara Falls. Yeah, definitely not sunny here. Though I can see the sun trying to squeeze out of that cloud in front of us. Okay, the lane's very narrow here. I'm going to have to find a way I can pull over, let this guy through. There we go. I'll drive into that snowbank. There we go. Oh, buddy, you might want to slow down. You didn't have the right of way. Sorry, my inner voice coming out when I'm driving. It's so bright here, almost hard to see. Yeah, I nearly put my sunglasses on when I was in Niagara Falls, and then eventually I turned the opposite way, so the sun was behind me for a while, which helped. All right, here we go. Crystal Beach, Palmwood. See how things are down here today. Quick spin. Oh yeah, big waves still. Surge has dropped, but definitely still quite large waves out there. Nowhere near the size of yesterday, of course. So they've still got the barrier up saying it's closed, but everyone's been driving. We're not too sure if it's done or not. I think they've come to it, no one's living in them, and there's no business in there either. So I'm not too sure what they're playing at. Is it me? Is that? Look at his wheel. His wheel looks like it's touching the. His vehicle itself. So that's a low truck. Probably got no 4x4, and he's now. Oh, he's gonna have fun driving that round here. Oh my god, yeah. So his front wheels are at an angle. I don't know if both of them are, or it's just that one. But that's the sort of vehicle that's going to collapse at any time. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, lowered truck. Wow. Every now and then, I'm going to zoom in onto the water crashing here. Every now and then there's a big wave just crashes back on itself. That was cool. Yeah, it's still pretty nasty down here. So it looks like every now and then, the houses look okay. I'm not seeing any ice build up on any of them. I can see that the water's just coming up now. So every now and then the water comes up quite high here. I don't know if that's just surging again, or it's. Then all of a sudden the water will just go back down again. You can just see here. So the water goes down here, and then it surges up again. The water line is usually somewhere around about here. Round about there, where that line is now, is usually where the beach is. But washed away right now. There's a nice crashing back wave. Wow, you see that one over here? That was huge. Now, if you fall into that, you ain't gonna last long, are you? There's a hell of a tow. Like as the wave comes in, it's finding the channel to go back out again. So there's a hell of a tow, undertow, like current, just pulling you right back out really fast. Like the waves over here, hang on, the waves over here, you can just see the waves going back the other way and then crashing. That'll be horrible if you ever was out in one of those things right now. All right, just drive up to the boat ramp. Oh, police are in here. I don't know if they're telling people to move or they're just driving around. There we go. He didn't look too happy, that police officer. No, there's no surface here today. Actually, it's not that organised. Actually, there is. You could probably surf in that. Not too bad. Sorry about the bumps. It's just pure ice here, like bad ice. Well, the ducks are out here surfing. Okay, don't slide. Don't slide into the rock. Don't slide into the rock. There we go. Nice waves. So right in front of you is the dark snow squall line, lake effect snowband, which would literally, I think that is aiming towards the Orchard Parkway. It seems about right. Because to your left is the very far left of the screen is the south of the city of Buffalo. The lake is still pretty rough. It'll be interesting to see how much ice we get now on the lake. Temperatures are now going to be -8 in the daytime, -15 at night. As soon as it's, well, I won't say as soon as the wind dies down. The problem is you're not going to get a flat surface of ice close to shore. This, over the next 48 hours, is going to start to freeze because the water temperature the other day was still about 3 or 4 degrees. So it will get close to zero. It's going to start freezing, but it's going to freeze in chunks of ice everywhere. So it's going to be a very rough base of ice close to shore. So chances is once it fully freezes or gets really frozen, you probably won't be able to go out there with your ski-doo. It'll just be too bumpy and rough. So I'll be down here tomorrow to see if anything's frozen. I'll come and check it all out. Yeah, they're pretty good. There's a good wave. Yeah, they're pretty good waves. The surfers were here. They're pretty good for surfing. But I think that wind, that's a big one. Whoa. Actually, there's like 2 or 3 big ones coming in behind it as well. The sun's just illuminating them right now. There we go. Spin you around a little bit. Yeah, better run. One right behind you. Here we go. Should crash right over. Like I was saying earlier on in the broadcast, winds are sustained around about 56 kilometers an hour, being registered on the ship buoy, which is just off from Crystal Beach and Shirkston. There's a buoy out there, and that's recording those temperatures. Sorry, those wind readings. But gusts are still way above 80 kilometers an hour by the shoreline here. So it's really got this lake really whipped up. There's a big wave coming in. 2 months, 2 weeks, then the Sea-Doo's insured once again so I can get back out on the water. I mean, I could go out earlier than that, but for some reason they don't insure vessels like boats and Sea-Doos over here. You can't have it insured 12 months of the year because they expect you, and I've tried several insurance companies, and they all say, no, we expect you. I'll take up to the waves again. 1 second. They expect you to pull your vessel out of the water for at least 4 months of the year. But I keep arguing with these insurance companies. This is Lake Erie. It doesn't always freeze over. So your vessel is insured all year, but not for being on the water. So you're insured for being in storage. There's a big wave. There we go. So a good shot. I think my microphone will pick up any of the sounds. Wow, that was a good crack in the wave. Yeah, definitely some big rollers up there. So the forecast for this week is looking like the lake effect machine is going to be really fired up. From what I saw this morning, looking at the models on Windy, the HRRR and the European model, is basically we're going to be stuck in this southwesterly wind for probably about 5 days, which is weird because we've got that cold air coming down from the north, which has sunk down. We've got the southwesterly winds. The lake is not frozen. And with a big temperature difference, it's just spot on for creating lake effect snow. But all it takes is the wind to just move ever so slightly left a little bit, so it's by a degree or two, and that'll put Fort Erie and Crystal Beach into its bullseye. Right now, it's definitely more Buffalo that's going to be getting it. There's a huge wave. Starting to make sea monsters here. The spray of the water is freezing on contact onto the post. It's getting thicker and thicker. When I came down here during the blizzard, it kind of looked just almost like a black and white. It does, doesn't it? There's not much contrast here. We've got the ice in front of it. The water is a brown. It's a browny grey color right now. What the hell's that in the water over there? I can't remember binoculars out. There's something big in the water. I don't know if it's wood or What the hell was that floating around? Okay, you can't see down that way. I don't know if that's a big piece of wood or an animal floating. Come on, where are you? I don't know what it is. It's not an animal. That's good. Okay, it's definitely not an animal. I just can't figure out what it is. I can't see it. Okay, I don't think my camera will pick it up. I gotta find it. Okay, it's over there. Oh, it's where that big wave is. It's somewhere. Hang on. So the tip of that post, I've lost it. It was right where that tip of that post was. The wave must have just carried it. I have come. Oh, it's way over there. It's to the left now. It's to the left of the post. The post on your right. It's to the left where that wave is now. It's somewhere there. Oh, it's gone really far out now. Oh my god, it's getting the current's really strong because that was pretty close to the shoreline here, and it's really gone far out. Here I can see what it is better from here. It's black, but it's not. It's not wood. It's got a shape to it, but it's not an animal. Some kind of debris. It's dark anyway, very dark color, like a black. All right, move over here, have a quick look. A quick visit to the Hillbilly Car Wash. Someone called it yesterday. I thought that was hilarious. The Hillbilly Car Wash. Which is every time we have a storm, the spray hits the right here, comes over the wall. So a lot of people park here and you get a car wash. So some people have named it the Hillbilly Car Wash. Problem is, if I stay here too long, it's just going to freeze my truck over. I'll quickly visit over here. I know. I used to just call it the car wash. Then some lady on here yesterday said, "Oh no, we call that the Hillbilly Car Wash." And I'm like, "Okay, that's brilliant." So from now on, I'm always going to refer to it as the Hillbilly Car Wash. It's where you park right by the wall, and the spray of the crashing wave just comes crashing over you. You know, it's actually an impressive building. I wasn't too sure of this place at first. Yeah, you know what? I thought about driving down there. I'm going to do it tomorrow. My wife's at work all day tomorrow, so I got nothing else to do. So I'll bundle up and I'll go for a drive around. So if anyone's in the office, just log into your computer very discreetly, and we'll have a drive around. Oh, that's interesting. So yesterday we were down here, and the waves were really beating hard on this wall. Yeah, and like crashing right over. And look at the ice formation on that tree. That's pretty cool. It is an impressive building. If I won the Lotto Max, I would definitely look into buying the top suite, top floor, and I don't know, weather observation place up there. Could have everything. It'd be brilliant. Be a perfect place to have. I don't think I'll enjoy cleaning all this glass that's around the sides. This stuff here. I mean, that's gonna be. It's bad enough cleaning your bloody windows in your house. Imagine trying to clean that all the time, keeping it clean. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's one of those $50 million Lotto Max wins to get that one. Or the Golden Ball. And I don't think I have any rich relatives that could be popping the clogs anytime soon. And give me an inheritance like you see in the movies. That actually is quite an impressive building. It does look good. I do like that. At first, like I said, I wasn't too sure, but it's really grown on me. I hope they got something really nice planned for downstairs. It'd be a nice bar, or actually, I don't think a bar would work because you've got people living upstairs. But a nice kind of restaurant would be nice here, but not just your typical breakfast restaurant, which we seem to have be inundated with. It'd be nice to have a nice, I don't know, just a nice 4-star restaurant, you could say, rather than your subpar one. Nice steakhouse, maybe on the waterfront, would be nice. Gotta be careful when you park here, because people sometimes slide right down this road and hit you, as I videoed them last year. Yeah, steakhouse. Eat a nice steak right now. I went out to East last night in Niagara Falls, and I'm struggling today. I've like got a really horrible taste in my mouth all day. Like I don't know if it's just the sodium, the high levels of sodium in the food. It's just feeling horrible all day. And what a rip off as well. Oh yeah, some cars are sliding down the hill here. So yesterday the water was coming up to about, you can see what it pushed up right here at the highest point of the surge, I guess. When I was here, it was about there. Because I remember running during the live stream along here because it nearly caught me out. I think this guy just drove in there. He couldn't stop. Oh, there's a few cars trying to slide down the hill. This is actually quite funny. We could turn the camera around and just sit here and watch people slide down the hill here. I'm going to move out of the way before I get dinged here. Oh, someone's parked behind me. Bollocks. No? Where am I looking? All right. Reverse back to that spot. Sun's coming out. Looks kind of nice with the sun shining out. Well, get that quickly before the sun disappears. The ice and the sun looks fantastic. Check this out. See, oh, no, don't go away just yet. Don't go away just yet. Oh, I just got on the other side of it, I guess. God, it's not showing up now. A minute ago, it was all glistening. It was really cool. Not glistening anymore. Anyway, back at the Hillbilly Car Wash. The rocks just completely covered in ice. Well, the car wash is here today. They moved up here. The waves are crashing right here. Put this on a second right here. wave to crash up on me, and we'll get the spray all over us. And those bloody little birds down there in that water, I mean, poor thing. Mind you, I guess they're used to it. Yeah, I think we've got a big wave coming in now. I just saw the spray on the other wall up there. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'm too far up. Okay, the spray is hitting the side of the vehicle, and it's just literally turning to ice. I got a sheet of ice on my back window. Oh, it does. That really does look awesome. That's very photogenic, that. Look at that. That really is a nice sky there with the sun. It's got that Japanese style sun ray kind of look from their flag. That reminds me of that. That's really cool. Am I still not in this car wash proper? My side windows are getting it. Oh, there's a guy behind me, photography. He's getting a nice picture. I'm trying to think who that is. I think I spoke to him before. All right. Whoa. Now we're in it. Welcome to the Hillbilly Car Wash. Insert no money and wait. You've got some big waves coming in now, so we should get a bit of spray. Not this first wave, probably the second. Oh, that's a big one right behind it. The third wave, maybe. I was going to say that. There's some good, like, those waves just breaking out there are about 8-10 feet. Good size waves. It's not showing its justice on camera. The ones right close to me are pretty small, but the ones breaking just out here, easily 8 to 10 feet. All right, car wash isn't working there. It's hitting the side windows and not the front ones. Oh, gee. Bloody hell. Waves are huge over there. Literally, we're just driving on pure ice here on this parking lot. It is chunks of ice, and that's all it is. Head home shortly. What's that? Is that my? Oh, it's a piece of water. There we go. Done. As you can tell, the clouds are moving really, really fast. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna make my way out there. I agree. It's very annoying having manhole covers right in the lane. Yeah, exactly right. I've never understood that. I mean, you could put it like where the center of the car would be, or vehicle, any vehicle, but no, it's always right out of the way. Your left wheel's going to be on your right. It just drives me insane that. So that's why you always see cars swerving around to miss them. And every now and then you get one of those which is really sunk by about 6 inches. Here we are. Give us a bit of spray. There we go. Just missed it. All right, folks, I'm going to leave this live stream now and head on home and leave you this lovely shot. If I'm out tomorrow and the weather's good or whatever, or anything we're recording, I'll set a live stream up for late morning, probably lunchtime-ish, and we'll drive over to Point Abineau and check out the site, see how the road is, and if they're fixing it or not, and see what the water's like down here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time with me. Stay safe, stay warm, keep your doors shut because it's nasty out, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks very much. Oh, the sun's coming out. Look at that. Oh, car wash. It just froze on it. Solid. That is cool. All right. Bye, everyone.